This is The Forge, the newest, fastest growing Roblox game, and today I'll be seeing how fast I can take this brand new account from a noob to a pro. Okay, and here we are. We spawn in this shack right here, and I have already played this a bit, so I do know some of the stratch, if you know what I mean. With that being said, to actually start off, we gotta go through the tutorial. A new spear has entered the village. Good, we need the bright sparks. If you're ready, then we can finally start this introduction. Let's get it. And this is just like the tutorial. And here we go. Now this will actually determine a lot. So as you can see right here, we have our current race, and it's a human, which is the worst one. What we want is an angel or demon, but we'll honestly take anything that's better than like a rare, which is like from the blue down. So here goes our first spin. Come on, something good, please. An undead. Ugh, why did I look like that? Okay, yeah, we're re-rolling that. Come on, an elf. Also, if we check out the left here, we can see what they actually like do, all their upsides and then downsides. And their self actually isn't bad. Plus 15% stamina and then height, and then plus 7% luck boost. Yeah, no, we love to gamble though, so let's do one more. Come on, a zombie. All right. Nah, minus 25% health is crazy. I should have just stayed with the elf. Well, GG's only. I guess we're stuck with a zombie for now. Anyways, that was the first bit of the tutorial. We still got like the actual foraging part. That was more like just the introduction. With that being said, before we even start mining anything, what we want to do is start talking to these NPCs, because they'll give us quests and we could pretty much just like stack quests. So as you can see, for the first guy's quest, we need to get ore, and then for this second guy's quest, we need to get stone, copper, and then iron. And those quests will be like really important for giving us gold, which we'll need a lot of later on. With that being said, let's go ahead and start mining these rocks up though. Nice. What do we got there? Stone. I guess I'll take it. And a little trick for mining rocks here is that you want to like go to places that has like multiple of them, because look at this, I can mine 2 at once. With that being said, we only need to collect 2 more rocks so that we can complete the first quest. And just like that, we completed the first quest, which leveled us up and even gave us a bit of schmuckaroonies. With that being said, it's time to actually forge, and ooh, that's what the game title's called. Anyways, let's go ahead and toss some stuff into the forge. And we got like a little mini game too, which is pretty cool. You got to start off by pumping up the heat, then you got to pour the molten metal just like that, and finally you got to break it and then hammer it to buff out all the defects. And just like that, we got our first weapon, the Gladius dagger. Does a whole 2 damage. Let's go. And to actually finish the tutorial, we got to go ahead and do one by ourselves now. Pump up the air, then let's pour that molten metal up, and then let's hammer it up. And ooh, we got 100% on this one. Not too shabby. Let's go ahead and sell our extra weapon though, because that's still part of the tutorial. And now that we've made some more money, we can go buy ourselves a better pickaxe. Nice, nice, nice. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. And we got the tutorial thing on the left here. So we need to get 10 pieces of ore and then kill a zombie. So let's go ahead and start off by locking in with getting the stone. And there we go. That's all the ore that we need to collect. So now we need to kill ourselves a zombie, because why wouldn't there be zombies in the game about forging? And here we go. We found our first victim here. Let's lash him up. Come on, he's almost dead. Nice, not too bad. We can go ahead and respawn to take us back to the start. And now let's go ahead and forge up some more gear to finish up this other quest. Looks like this time we need to forge some armor up. So here we go. Let's see what we can cook up. Let's pump up the heat. Then we gotta pour that pupper up. And finally, let's see what we got. A helmet. That's kind of mid. I can't even cap. It is our first helmet though, so it really doesn't matter too much. And it looks like the tutorial actually wants us to forge a second piece of armor up. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Pump up the heat. Pour the molten metal up. And another helmet. Brah. All right. Okay, well, I think you might have already figured out the routine by this point. Let's go ahead and hammer this pupper up. And nice. 97% perfect. We're almost done with the tutorial. Also, now that we have more money, we can go ahead and upgrade to an iron pick, which will just help us mine a bit better ores. And then we can go ahead and sell all of our extra stuff to this guy. Before we do that though, let's go ahead and equip our silver helmet, and then we can sell everything else up. And nice, we made a whole 130 gold. That's kind of mid. With that being said, I think now it's time to list like our more clear goal for this challenge. So pretty much you get to a point where you get a pickaxe so good that you can just like AFK and just bring in like all the materials, like all the super rare ones. So that's the point we're trying to get to. For now though, we just need to mine because our money's kind of looking sad right now. $403 is super bad. So let's go ahead and lock in and grind a good amount of stone real quick. And there we go. That's enough mining for now. Also, as you may or may not have noticed, but we completed one quest. So if we come over here and talk to this guy, he should give us a new quest along with some money. Or, well, I guess we already got the money. Oh yeah, look at that. We're almost at $600 dues. Not too shabby. And before we go back up, we're also going to go ahead and kill a zombie up real quick. Oh yeah, get smacked, buddy. Nice, nice, nice. That's one. One more to go. Ooh. And we do not want to be attacking those miners ones. And wait a minute. Nice. There's an almost fully broken rock. Wait a minute. There's a bunch of these. This is just free loot right here. Especially starting off. Like, mining those bigger rocks takes a lot longer. So I will take that. With that being said, let's go ahead and finish off this zombie real quick. Nice, nice, nice. Then we can go ahead and respawn to go back to the start. And then we need to forge some more items. And then let's actually go ahead and forge a better weapon. Because our current weapon is kind of mid to say the least. One perfect. As you can see, we have a 72% chance for a katana. Let's low-key take out some of these midder materials and replace them with higher tier ones. And there you go. It's nothing crazy, but it's the best we got. So let's lock in with this forge in. Let's pour that pupper up. And nice, we did get a katana. Perfect. Katanas are like one of the best weapons. Let's get perfect on all of these. Oh, that one was good. That was not good. Okay, we only messed up on one. Not too shabby, actually. And just like that, we got our first Uchi katana. And look at that, it's doing double the damage of our current blade. Also, while we're here for a quest, we also have to forge some more items. So let's just go ahead and toss everything into here so we can get a heavy armor piece, because that's like the best thing you can get. So let's go ahead and fire the flame. Then pour it once again, and finally hammer out all the imperfections. And nice, we got that one perfect. 8 defense. That is so much better than our current one. Also, to finish up another quest, we just have to forge something random. So let's just go ahead and do that with the rest of our stuff. And there we go. We just locked in and like did that one really quickly. It is very mid, but like that doesn't really matter. There we go though. That's another quest complete. So now let's talk to this old man again. And he gave us a bunch of stuff. Don't mind if I do. We can sell that for a good amount of money. Oh, and wait. Yeah, the reason he gave us all that stuff is because to actually enhance our weapons and make them better, we need that stuff. And we might as well just go ahead and enhance our katana. We're only going to do it once though, since we do not want to spend a whole lot of money on bruh. The tutorial's making us do it more. No, bro, we earned that hard-earned money. Also, we have to equip it with a rune, so let's go ahead and do that. And that wasn't very money efficient, but with this, we've officially completed the tutorial. We just have to talk to this guy once more. And yeah, we just skipped through all that. Oh, and yeah, last thing for real, we have to get the portal, which will take us to the second world. And that's where we'll start making some real progress to actually becoming a pro. Because this first world is kind of just a starter world. You can't make any money on this world. With that being said, let's go ahead and get our portal. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, and look at that. We're already level 8. Perfect. As soon as we reach level 10, we'll be able to reach the second world. Anyways, now that we've finally gone ahead and finished the tutorial, we can go ahead and unequip our silver helmet along with our dagger because we have our katana. And then we're low-key just going to go ahead and sell everything else because our goal right now is to get to $10,000 so that we can afford a way better pickaxe. Oh, and we're actually getting pretty close to being able to afford this platinum pickaxe. Actually, I'm gonna buy this gold pickaxe, and then the next time I upgrade, it's gonna be to the pickaxe on the second island. So with that said, for now, we just gotta grind out a whole lot of stuff. Also, look at this. We can one-tap these stones now. So this will make grinding out a lot easier. Also, before we get to the second island, I'm also gonna focus on grinding something called Bananaite ore, just because we need 30 of it, and that's like super important. We could get a whole lot of money by doing that. So let's actually start going deeper into the caves and then mining some of these rocks, because if we break them up, that is not Bananaite. All right, Bananaite is a 1 in 30, so what did I expect? None there either. Come on, this big one's got us though, right? That is not Bananaite. All right. Okay, hopefully this one will give us some. Oh, and we got to be careful for that elite zombie. Oh wait, that reminds me. Every single time we also kill a mob, we get them like in an index, which gives us like money. Oh, and then wait a minute, look at our sword. That looks pretty cool. Anyways, let's low-key lock in and kill this guy. Oh, he does a lot of damage. He can dodge too? Wait, I've been playing this game for a while and I've never seen a zombie dodge. Anyways, we can stun lock him, then just spam. Let's dodge that. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, you're dead. Nice. So now that we've killed an elite zombie, we can open up our menu and look at the index. We can claim all of the stones that we've gotten and then look at our money and XP just skyrocketing. And then we can also do that with the enemies though. Not too bad. Oh, and then we got a brute right there. Those guys do like half my health. Low key, let's go ahead and farm this boulder and then we're going for that brute. If we can index him, he should give us a lot more than that previous zombie because he's a lot rarer. Come here, brute. I ain't scared of you. Oh, wait, maybe I am scared of you. Half my health is crazy. Dodge. Yeah, no, we're not gonna be able to do that. Okay, maybe I am scared of you. Run! Okay, yeah, I guess we should just focus on getting this Bananaite ore for now. We're getting close to level 10, so that's a plus. As soon as we do that, we'll be able to hit the second island. Ooh, and we just got Poopite. That's 1 in 131 odds. That's not too shabby. Ooh, and then we actually haven't killed any of these miners, guys. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. No, no, no. Bro, I can't die. I can't die. I can't die, bro. I can't die. Okay, we are safe. Ooh, that was close. Anyways, let's just go ahead and lock until we get some of this Bananaite. Oh, nice. We finally got some. Look at that. You just found uncommon Bananaite ore. You love to see it. All we need now is another 29 pieces and we can get $10,000. Yeah, and getting that first piece took like over 5 minutes. So at this rate, we're going to be here for like almost 3 hours. We got to lock in low key. Bruh. And no, this guy just snuck up on me from behind me. Bro, that's cheating. Anyways, well, now that we're out of the mines, we can go up to this guy and sell all of our extra loot. And before anybody says anything, yes, I know it's not very worth it, but we can't really do anything with our extra essences. So we might as well go ahead and sell them, you know? There we go. 472. I guess I'll take it. And then I will actually be keeping all of my extra stone and whatnot, like all of my extra materials, because for those, it's better to like forge them up first and then you can sell them because you'll get a lot more value instead of just selling them in raw materials. And there you go. Nice. After a bit of grinding, we complete another quest. So if we talk to this guy, I'm pretty sure he should give us one final quest. Yes, he did. Nice. Look at that. Get stone, get poopite, and then get copper. Completing this quest should get us to level 10, which is exactly what we've been trying to do this whole time. Because if we go ahead and pull out our good old portal here and then interact with it, you can see that after we reach level 10, we unlock the Forgotten Kingdom. And that's where the big bucks are made. With that being said, for now, we just gotta keep farming up all these rocks. And bro, we already have all of our slots filled. Okay. Also, wait a minute. I just realized I forgot to talk to this guy, which will give us a quest to kill zombies. Bro, I low-key trolled, I'm not gonna lie. That could have been like another quest we were stacking, and then we could have already done that quest, you know? With that being said, instead of just selling the stuff, what we're actually gonna go ahead and do is come to the forge, and then we're gonna forge ourselves some heavy armor. And then depending on how much it'll give us, we might low-key sell that. With that being said, the more materials we put into it, the higher chance we have to get a heavy chest plate, which is what we want because we don't want to go to the next world naked. That'd be weird. With that being said, let's go ahead and fire up the flame. Then let's go ahead and hammer out all the imperfections. Oh, and we got leggings. Please tell me these things will be heavy. Let's go ahead and get them perfect because these could be some decent leggings low-key. I really need them to be heavy though because normal ones are low-key so bad. Like if armor is not heavy, it's not good at all. On bruh, we did so good until the end there. I don't know how we trolled that hard towards the end. Oh, 88. Wait, what? And only 7 defense, but they sell for 300. Yeah, we're selling those puppers up. Also low-key, I feel like it's not even worth forging just because of all the extra time it takes, you know? So what we're actually just gonna go ahead and do is sell these puppers up along with our iron pick. So let's go ahead and accept 700 bucks for that. And then let's also go ahead and just sell all of our extra stuff. Just because it's like common materials, it's honestly like mid. I can't even cap. Low-key, we need to make ourselves a good poopite sword later on. And yes, I just said a good poopite sword. Anyways, we can go ahead and sell all of that though. And 384, that is so mid. But it's a start. Also, we're not really focusing on money too much right now. What we're focusing on right now is getting to level 10 so that we can finally unlock the second area, and that's when we can start making some good money. And the easiest way to level up is by completing quests, so that's why we're trying to get 7 stone and then 1 more poopite. And bro, like poopite, seriously, who came up with that? Ooh, And nah, we just got poop bite out of a normal pebble. All right then, I'm not gonna lie, we got super lucky there. Bro, that just skyrocketed us to level 10. I am not complaining. Well, now that we're level 10. Oh wait, actually, I was gonna say, let's go to the second world. But before we do that, let's complete this other quest where we gotta kill 3 zombies. Because that's like a really easy quest and it's just free money and XP, to be honest. Oh, and then wait, talking about free money, I got another really easy quest that we can do. Let's go ahead and focus on killing these zombies first, though. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, that one's jacked. We don't need to kill that one. Found our last victim here. Super attack. Wowie. What did I just say? Anyways, let's go ahead and talk to this guy to claim our reward. And there wasn't very much XP looking back at it, but like, oh well. Also, while we're in the first world, we can do one more super easy quest, which will give us a quick $1,000. So if we come over here and talk to the bard, he'll say that he's missing his guitar. And that's actually a very easy thing to get. All we got to do is come over here to the cave, turn left, and then go into like this moss right here. And look at that. The guitar will be right here. So we just got to return to the bard now. And look at this. He's about to get us a free $1,000 dues. Nice. Oh yeah, he also gave us a key, which that key is used to unlock like one of the best pickaxes in the game. To actually buy the pickaxe though, you do need 125k though. So like, yeah, we might do that later on. With that being said, now that we've done that, we can go ahead and finally hop to the second world. Let's go. Forgotten Kingdom. And nice, just getting here gave us 100 XP. And as you can see, this place has some way better pickaxe. Like Night pickaxe, $98,000. Then we also have a uranium pickaxe, mithril pickaxe, titanium pickaxe, and cobalt pickaxe. And the one we'll actually be going for is this one right here, because that'll let us break the big rocks in the new cave that we've unlocked. With that being said, before we actually head to the cave, let's talk to this guy so he can hit us up with another quest. And this just goes back to the thing about quest stacking, you know? Then we can also talk to this guy to get us another quest. And as you can see, his quest is literally just to mine stuff, which we were already planning on doing. So like, it's literally free money and XP, you know? With that being said, to actually complete that moral quest, we got to talk to this captain guy, and he'll just tell us to kill some animals if I'm not mistaken. I want to serve you, oh great captain. Just kidding, I just want your money. And last but not least, we can also stack this masked stranger quest. And that's what I'm talking about. Look at how much quests we have stacked already. Let's go ahead and start killing these skeleton rogues to get the quest done. And we do got to be careful here because they do a good amount of damage. So if we're not careful, they could kill us really easily. We can't just swing away without thinking, you know? Nice, there's the second one. We can. Oh wait, that's actually super good. I wasn't sure if we'd be able to mine this or not. Also, whoa, look at our money. When do we get up to 7k? We can almost afford that first pickaxe. Oh, and then wait, also, actually, if we go ahead and go to our index, we should be able to afford that first pickaxe. Let's claim the dagger, katana, light helmet, and then the armor and whatnot. Holy! And look at how much XP and money claiming all that gave us. That's crazy. Anyways, let's go ahead and finish killing up the skeleton rogue. Oh, we're about to die. Oh, we're one. If we get hit once more, we're dead. Nope, we can't afford to get hit once, and we're out of stamina too. Oh, okay, we got him, but there's another one on us now. Oh, nice, we stunned him. Perfect. Let's keep attacking, dodging. I'm low-key goat at this game, I can't even lie. Look at this. Whoa, whoa. Nice. Okay, 6 more skeletons to go, and we complete another quest. Also, all this essence that we're getting is low-key a good source of money. Like, it's not the best source of money, but like it is decent, especially early game. There's the next skeleton though. 4 more to go. And we got 2 on us at once. Guess we're just gonna have to, oh wait, we're 1 HP. But wait, our zombie passive ability gave out there. Oh wait, we're getting weak low-key. Gotta be careful here if we don't want to get clapped up. Okay, one of them is about to die though. Nice. Anyways, as I was saying, our passive ability is going off. We're pretty much, since we're a zombie, each attack has a small chance to like regenerate the health that the attack was gonna give us, you know? Like the damage. With that being said, 2 more skeletons to go. Let's power attack. Oh, we got stunned there. Nice. And before we go find that last skeleton, let's break this glowing rock. You know, funny thing is, I never really figured out what these glowing rocks do. Like, I just know they look cool. So let's see if we get anything better, actually. That might be it. What even is that? Some sort of rock? Huh. Uncommon titanium. Interesting. Anyways, we found our last victim. Let's go ahead and clap him up. Anyway, I just realized they're skeletons, and that's my name. Hey. Anyways, now that we've done that, let's go ahead and run back to talk to the captain to gain our reward. And captain, come on, give me that money. But you know I didn't do that for free, right? Complete the task. Nice. And we're level 16 now. You love to see it. We can now buy a cobalt pickaxe, which will let us mine those larger rocks. And look at this thing. It looks kind of crazy. I can't even lie. With that being said, now that we've unlocked this pickaxe, we're actually going to go ahead and hop back to the main island, or to the first one, because we need to complete a quest that will give us a quick $10,000. And doing this quest is just like a really easy way to get potions, which will help us get better stuff for mining and whatnot. With that being said, what we actually need to do for this quest is get a whole lot of bananaite, 30 pieces to be exact. And now that we can like pretty much one or two shot these rocks, it shouldn't be too much trouble. Yeah, look at that, literally two shotting them. We should be able to get all this bananaite pretty quickly. Yo, and chill out, zombie buddy. I'm not here for you. You're free compared to those skeletons from before. And you gone. Anyways, let's go ahead and lock in and get a quick 29 piece of bananaite. There's our first piece, second piece, third piece. Oh, I just died. No. Bro, I was trying to not fight. I was trying to speed run it. Okay, yeah, let's just lock in and get these other 26 pieces of bananaite that we need. Yes, and after like 30 minutes of grinding, we finally got enough bananaite. But 30 minutes for 10k low-key isn't that bad, especially since we're just starting off. With that being said, let's go ahead and plop down our portal and then go to the Forgotten Kingdom. And now what we want to do here, we actually want to go like back to this little island right over here. Also, why did I swim like that? That looks kind of weird. Anyways, the reason we came here is because there's a monkey. Also, why does this guy kind of look like Jandal? Anyways, we gotta say that we can help him. And then let's give him 30 nanners. And we have already gotten them, so let's go ahead and give them to him. And look at that. We leveled up 3 times and got $10,000. So now that money isn't an issue, we can focus on getting actual better gear so that we can say that we went from noob to pro. With that being said, though, before we do anything, let's go ahead and buy out max luck potions. There we go. So now when we go mining, we can just pop one of these bad boys right before, and then our luck will be boosted. With that being said, while we were also mining up all that bananaite, we did get some better gear or resources. So like we got some ite, which is a purple tier, and then we also got a bunch of poopite. So then if we go ahead and shove that all into the furnace along with 2 pieces of mushroomite, or 1, we can go ahead and make a katana. Or wait, no, we need more to make a katana. Oh wait, no less. I don't know, sometimes that's low-key confusing. I can't even lie. Okay, yeah, there we go. We need a bit less poopite. Actually, let's put in more poopite than the ite, because then we'll be able to get like a special poop perk. And yes, I just said that, a poop perk. That's crazy. I can't even lie. Okay, there we go. We have a 72% chance of getting a katana now, and then we have a 1 in 4 chance of getting a tachi, which will make it even better. So here goes nothing. Let's lock in. Let's start off by fanning the fire. Then let's go ahead and actually pour that molten metal into the mold. Oh, and that was perfect. I can't even lie. And yes, we got a katana. Oh, and look at that thing. That thing looks sick. Okay, this is the real part we need to lock in, though. This one is the one that matters. Schmack. Oh, that was great. That's not good. Good. Oh. Okay, yeah, we really need to lock in here. Oh, great. Bro, give me like at least a 95% and I'll be happy. 100%? What? I don't know how we got that, but I shall take it. We got a masterwork katana, bro. It's literally doing 4 times the amount of our old sword. You love to see it. And then it also has a bad smell. Deals 15% poison damage. Is crazy. Anyways, before we do anything else, let's go ahead and sell a bunch of our stuff, except these runes, so that we make more space for the mines. Because now that we got a bunch of these luck potions, we need to focus on getting better armor. And actually, we need to focus on just getting armor, because look at this, we literally have none. So with that being said, let's pop one of these puppers up. And I wonder, do they stack? Can I like pop 2 at a time? Yes, you can. Oh, that's so good. And then look at this. Now we should be getting a lot better loot from these rocks. Titanium, 1 in 50. I guess that's better than like the 1 in 21. Ooh, and we could also mine these basalt cores. Come on, give me something good. What is that, cobalt? I think it is. Ooh, 1 in 37. Oh wait, that's low-key mid. Anyways, what we can also actually go ahead and do is go over to our achievements and then activate the miner, which will give us a 5% mine speed. It's nothing crazy, but it's better than nothing. And talking about mine speed, let's actually go back to the town so that we can also go ahead and buy some miner potions. And we'll only buy like 5 of these. We don't need 10. I'm not gonna lie, that was a bit overkill. Let's go ahead and pop 2 of those bad boys up too, though. And bro, nah, those were low-key taxing. We just spent $6,000 on potions. What? Anyways, yeah, we need to lock in and get some really good ores here. Oh, wait, look how fast we're mining, though. Yeah, you love to see that. Anyways, as I was saying, though, we need to get some really good ores, and we need to get a lot of them because we currently don't have any armor. And to actually be able to say that we went from noob to pro, we need some pretty good armor at least. Like, we need a good 200 points of protection. And the materials to make that armor isn't going to get itself. So let's go ahead and lock in and destroy a bunch of these basalt cores. And after a bit under half an hour of mining, I think it's finally about time to check out the haul. Okay, and let's actually start off by claiming all of these index items, just because look at all that juicy XP we're getting. Actually crazy, bro. You'll love to see it. Holy, we're up to like $15,000 again, and we're level 23 already. Oh, nope, there's a bomber. Yo, bro, it's a Clash Royale bomber. Oh, he respawned where he was from. Ooh, okay, that could have been bad. I'm not gonna lie, those guys one-shot me, especially since I have no armor. With that being said, ooh, wait a minute. I was about to respawn, but a basalt core. These things are like the best thing for finding ore. Let's go ahead and finish mining this pupper up real quick. And now that we've done that, let's go ahead and respawn so we can head to the forge and check out our loot. Okay, now that we're safe and sound, let's go ahead and check out our stash. And ooh, we even got some ore. That's 1 out of 1,300. Ooh, that's really good. We also got some emeralds and some coolprite. Besides that, though, we honestly didn't get anything like too crazy good. I did sell all of my stuff once or twice, which now looking back at it probably wasn't the best call, especially like all the quartz and whatnot. Like, imagine how sick a full set of quartz would look. Before we do that, though, we need to get some armor so that we don't insta-die to bombers. And instead of using all of our good stuff, I think we're going to start off with titanium and cobalt. And we're going for heavy gear here. So let's plop some cobalt in there. And okay, yeah, look at that. We have a pretty good chance to get a heavy chest plate, then the heavy leggings, and then heavy helmet. And then we have practically 0% chance to get anything medium. So here goes nothing. Just like usual, we need to fan up the fire quick. And whoa, I feel like you have to do it a lot more for rarer items. I don't think I had to do it this much earlier when I was just doing like hoopite or whatnot. Anyways, then let's go ahead and pour that lava up. And come on, please, a chest. Bro, leggings. We literally had like a 60% chance of getting the chest plate, and we got leggings. On the bright side, look how sick they look. And let's make sure to get all of these perfect so that we get a perfect chest plate and so that it gives us a whole lot of protection. Okay, 2 more. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, 1 more. 1 more, guys? Oh, bro, why do we always mess up on the last one? Great. We should look, still be able to get masterwork, though, if I'm not mistaken. Bruh, perfect. 97%. 30 defense, though. That's actually really good, especially given the fact that we currently have nothing for defense. With that being said, let's go ahead and equip that pupper up. And we low-key got the drip on. We low-key need a chest plate, though. So let's see if we can actually go ahead and make one of those. Let's start by putting a bunch of quartz in. Then let's actually put some bonite in, too. That can make some good things. Then some platinum, and now we need something that we have a lot of. I guess we're going with lapis. Ooh, and we have a pretty big chance of getting leggings. I don't like that. Let's scrap the platinum, actually, and then let's replace it with cobalt, and that should give us a way higher chance. Yeah, look at that. 47% chance to get a heavy chest plate. So we have like pretty much a 50-50. Fan up the fire. Pour the molten metal, smack it up, and a helmet. That was unexpected to say the least. Anyways, let's go ahead and smash out all the imperfections. And we got a knight's helmet. Ooh, it's heavy too. Okay, that's actually 1.2k. Wait, what? Why is that worth so much? Anyways, let's go ahead and equip that pupper up. And between that and then our pants, we now have 60 points of defense. Not too bad, actually. We just need like a really good chest plate now, and we'll hit our goal of 200 defense. And wait a minute, talking about really good, to actually get a really good chest plate, all we really need low key is a bunch more coalprite and emeralds. And if we get it perfect, like on the hammering, we should be able to get a pretty good chest plate. With that being said, along with a really good chest plate, I low-key also want a really good pickaxe to officially say we have completed this challenge. And the pickaxe I'm actually looking at is this one right here, the mithril pickaxe, because using it, you can mine up those huge stones in the caves, and there's actually a super overpowered AFK spot where you can just farm up loads of super rare materials. You can even get the rarest material in the game, which I haven't even indexed. It's called lightite, this one right here. So after we're able to AFK, I think we will have officially completed our challenge. With that being said though, for now, we're not anywhere near that. We still need to like double our money. And I do actually have a plan of doubling our money. That plan does include a whole lot of more mining though, because another really good way to get money is by mining, then forging stuff up and then selling it. For example, if we come over here to Whoa, we can sell our Uchi Katana for a good $242. That actually isn't that much, but if we actually go to the forge and then forge something up real quick, we can see that this sword that we just made is worth $630. So we pretty much just got to do that like 100 times, which now that I'm saying that out loud is actually a lot. With that being said, we're not stopping until we get that pickaxe. So we better get to it. This is definitely gonna take a while. Okay, and after like a whole hour of grinding, we got an inventory that's filled with some pretty decent stuff. And I was thinking of selling it all, but I'm actually going to go ahead and forge some heavy armor just to see how much money I can actually get for it. So all the cobalt's going into the forge along with the lapis lazuli. And look at that. Yeah, we have a 77% chance to get a heavy chest plate. We should be able to get some pretty good money here if I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead and pour the lava though. And I just realized this is like that fish game. We're fishing, boys. Anyways, come on, please, chest plate. Ooh, wait. I just realized we don't have a chest plate. This could low-key be perfect. Imagine it's like 140 protection. That's literally what we need to reach our goal of 200 protection. Looks pretty cool, too. Oh, I completely missed that one. Oh, no. It's going to have terrible forgemanship. Hey, 90%. That's actually not terrible. 34 defense, though. That's mid. I can't even lie. I want to make a full heavy chest plate with coalprite and ore. And then, wait, we might actually be able to. Oh, no. We're a bit short. If we get like another 5 emeralds, we should be able to make like a full heavy chest plate with just the mythic items or with legendary items. In the meantime though, we do still have a good amount of extra pieces of like just ore, like quartz and whatnot. So let's also go ahead and make another heavy chest plate, and we'll throw some bonite in there too. Why not? We have a 75% chance of making a heavy chest plate here. Let's hope this one actually sells a lot more than for 1.5k, because we're low-key pretty far off from actually being able to afford that pickaxe. We still need to like double our money, and we've already been doing this for like several hours. So like going from noob to pro low-key might have been a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. That was like an almost perfect lava pour though. Come on, chest plate. Ooh, that looks sick. Anyways, let's go ahead and get perfect on all of these. Oh yeah, we're doing super good here. Oh, that one was okay, literally. Bruh, I always mess up one. Is it just me, or does like everybody always mess up one? Ooh, 94% perfect heavy chest plate, 2,000. Ooh, that's low-key not bad. Anyways, and we should still have enough stuff to forge up one more pretty decent item. So let's go ahead and put all of that into the forge, and here we go. Bro, we're at max capacity. We have to go sell something. We could unlock a slot, but I'm trying to save as much money as humanly possible right now. So let's just go ahead and sell everything. And nice, a quick 5k, not too shabby actually. Anyways, let's go ahead and make the last piece of armor so that we can make a bit more money. And here goes nothing. And yo, wait, a helmet with 40 defense. That's low-key really good, I can't even lie. We're keeping that, we're not selling that. That'll definitely help us in getting to 200 defense. With that, we only need like a really decent chest plate, and then we will have done it. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell our other helmet. And 1.2k, not too shabby. Anyways, with that being said, it's about time to get back to mining, because we honestly only need like a few more good pieces of like epic material or better, and then we'll finally be able to craft a really good chest plate. Okay, and after a whole lot of more grinding, we should have more than enough stuff to make a pretty decent chest plate. So let's go ahead and see what we can cook up. And actually, wait a minute. Before we forge anything, can we get any boost from the achievement? Monster Slayers, Master Miner, Armor Smith. That's just health boost. Okay, I guess not. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what we can cook up. So we're going to use all of our cup, right? Then all of our emeralds too. And we're actually going to save one of our ore because we'll need need one later. And last but not least, let's use a bunch of quartz. Why not? Ooh, and just like that, we have a 47% chance of getting heavy leggings. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, that's not ideal. And that was like a whole nother 30 minutes of grinding. Wait a minute though. I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier, but we can place some runes onto our pickaxe. Ooh, and yeah, look at that. 14 luck increased overall. 3,000. Oh, bro. Oh, that hurt. I can't even lie. Mind power, luck. Do I want to spend another 3,000? I don't know. Yeah, I might as well. Okay, well, just like that, we spent another $7,000. That should hopefully help speed stuff up quite a bit though. So once again, we got to go mining for like another half an hour. Let's go. Okay, wait a minute. I've only been mining for like another 5 minutes, but I just realized. Scrap getting a real good chest plate. I'm instead gonna get a really good sword because nobody could touch me if I just one-shot them. And if I'm not mistaken, we should have more than enough items to make a pretty good katana. So let's go ahead and see what we can cook up. Let's put all of our cooperite in there, emeralds, and then 2 eyes. And then let's actually scrap the emeralds. And actually, I'm pretty sure if I get a mix of like emeralds and then cooperite, it'll make it even better if I'm not mistaken. Actually, wait, no, I think cooperite's more rare. Yeah, anyways, here we go though. We have a pretty good chance of getting a katana, and it should be pretty good because of all the stuff we put into it too. Like we literally put those eye things in there, and that's a 1 out of 1.3k chance. We also got to lock in with forging this pupper up though. Oh, yeah, that's a katana. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, here we go. This is the part we really got to lock in with. We need to get all perfect. Nice, and we got all of them perfect. Oh, we just got a masterwork katana. Let's go. Oh, wait, what? Why is it only great? On the bright side, though, it's literally doing double damage that our poop white was doing. And it also has physical damage increased by 6%, but it takes away our health. And that's all right. Who needs health? We're going to be running a glass cannon build instead. With that being said, we are going to go ahead and make just a chest plate. Doesn't have to be anything too crazy, but we do need a chest plate just so we're not getting one-tapped. And this gives us a 75% chance of getting a good chest plate. Here goes nothing. Let's go ahead and fire up the flame like usual. Faster, faster, faster. Now let's go ahead and pour that pupper up. And is that chest, bro, leggings? Are you kidding me? Like, I need a chest plate. We literally had a 75% chance of getting a chest plate. I don't know how we got leggings. The odds were not in my favor, I guess. Okay, that's fine. We are running a glass cannon build, so it isn't that bad. With that being said, the only thing we got to do now to complete my final goal is to get this mithril pickaxe. And look at that price, bro. 67k is so expensive. Luckily, though, we're close to completing a good amount of quests. So if I'm not mistaken, if we complete all of these quests, we should low-key get a lot of money. So let's start off by killing 35 skeleton rogues, and holy, we're doing a lot more damage. Yeah, now this is what I'm talking about. I just two-shot that guy. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and lock in and kill a quick 35 of these bad boys, though. And after a bit of grinding, that's all of the small fries killed. So now we just gotta kill 15 of the big skeletons. And before we do that, let's actually go ahead and sell our extra stuff. And then let's go ahead and make a chest plate because I'm not trying to get one shot. And we have an 80% chance this time around, so we should pretty much guaranteed get it. Bro, my luck is actually terrible. Like, I can't get a chest plate. All right, yeah, at this point, we're just gonna toss in all of our extra random ingredients. If we get it, we get it. If not, GG's only, I guess. All right, yeah, GG's. Well, I mean, I guess that's a free 1.3k. It's a free 3k if I sell both of them. Yeah, killing these guys isn't gonna be easy. Oh, they don't do too much damage, actually. Oh, yeah, we do a lot of damage. Wait, he's one. Oh, okay, actually, yeah, this isn't too bad. I just need to dodge more. All right. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I've been getting cooked. So I'm gonna take a little break and pay to win. Well, kind of. I realized that I had a bit of extra Robux on this account, and then look, we have a starter pack, which is only 149 Robux. And see, I'll still have 200 Robux left. And I'm not buying this for the cash specifically. The reason that I bought that is because I want that goblin race. Just because it gives you such a good discount when buying stuff. So I was like, huh, might as well low-key go for it. I have a bit of extra Robux on this account. It's only like $1, so like, you know. Bro, ooh, Shadow. That's not bad, actually. Let's reroll our zombie now. Shadow's way better than zombie. Double Shadow? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, we'll reroll our second slot now. Bro, zombie again? Goblin is a 10.5. We should be able to get that pretty easily. Human. Ah, this ain't looking good. I can't even lie. Bro, Goblin was right there. Zombie? Bruh, that was our last roll. Ooh, we have enough for like 2 more. No, we do not. We're broke. All right. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way and get another 25,000 gold. No. Okay, well, on the bright side, we're getting really close to completing 2 quests, which is mine basalt and then kill the skeletons. And then we should also have quite a bit of essence that we can sell. Then worst case scenario, we can also sell our armor and whatnot. Let's go ahead and start by selling all of these essences though, because that does give a good amount of cash if I'm not mistaken. And we have a lot of them. Might as well go ahead and sell everything too. No point not to, you know? Let's go ahead and sell all of our runes too, because it's not like we have the cash to put them onto stuff. And this should give us a couple thousand at least. 4,000? Yeah, not bad. If I'm not mistaken, all I should really have to do now is complete those 2 quests, and then I should have more than enough money. Also, another very easy way of making money is going to like this underground area right down here. And oh wait, I might actually get one tapped by that guy. I need the little guys, not the big guys. Let's try to kill him. Oh wait, we should low-key be able to kill him. Just don't get hit. Okay, that should stun him. Oh wait, yeah, these guys aren't bad at all. Nice. And then if we index him, how much stuff did we get? We got 1,000 from him. Not bad. Oh, and yes, this is exactly the guy I was looking for. We just gotta make sure not to get hit, because I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they do a lot of damage. Look at that. 1 hit. Bro, don't kill me. Oh, you almost dodged and killed me. Anyways, that's another 1,000. And then there's even slimes down here. Pretty sure these do like burning damage, so we gotta make sure to not get hit by them. We already got hit. No, no, no. Ooh, we're 1, bro. Let's go ahead and pop a heal potion. And then we can also use this vitality totem. Oh, no. Might as well use it. We got it from that one thingamabobber. Oh, bro, I'm weak. I don't like this at all. Okay, nice. He finally left. They need to add some ranged weapons to this game. That would be crazy. I can't even lie. Also, since we got them, let's go ahead and pop a damage potion along with a speed potion. Okay, this should be pretty easy now. Come on, knock him out. Nice. Whoa, that guy has a lot of health, though. He does a lot of damage, too. I missed. That's not good. Okay, come on. This should stun him. I missed. Nice. Okay, nice. We got an epic essence from that, too. And then a whole lot of more money. And now that we've done that, all we should really have to do is kill like 7 more of those captain guys. And we should get the money needed to finally be able to complete the challenge. Oh wait, and also, we can go ahead and apply the shadow race. So here we go. And those necromancers are really not good. I can't even lie. Bro, there's one right here? Yeah, I ain't doing that. I'm gonna go find those axe guys some other place. And nice, I found a lot more. Oh, that guy was 1 tap. These guys are all weak. Oh, nice. This is actually perfect. Wait, yeah, these guys are low-key super weak. Or maybe I'm just doing that much damage. I don't know, but I'm not minding this. Only 4 more to go. Make that 3 more to go. And brah, there was so much of them on me. There we go, though. This makes the final one. So now all we got to do is finish the Mine the Basalt Rock quest real quick. And here finally goes the last one. This quest took way too long. There we go, though. And just like that, we have 61,670. 6-7. All right, it's too late to be making a 6-7 joke. Anyways, what we're going to do now is go ahead and go back to the first town again so that we can go ahead and buy a bronze pickaxe. And then now that we've done that, we can go ahead and sell our cobalt pickaxe. There we go. So now let's go ahead and go back to the second town, and just like this, we've finally done it. We have a mithril pickaxe, and the reason we could say after getting this mithril pickaxe you have to become a pro is because this is where the game gets like a bajillion times easier, because now that we have it, we can go ahead and dig these huge basalt veins, and you can just like AFK here like this guy is doing. Look at him. You can just AFK here and get infinite resources. You can even get some of the best resources in the game called lightite, and after you get that, it's practically over. So like, look at this. You can literally just AFK here and wait for stones to farm, and you'll literally get the best stuff in the game. Yep, just like that. I finally hit a stone. So look, let's go ahead and destroy it up real quick. And look at that, we already got a 1 in 300 stone. Not too bad. So just like that, we've officially done it. We went from noob to pro. We got a really good pickaxe that lets us infinitely farm the best ore in the game, a pretty good weapon, and even some drippy armor. And it only took 4.14 hours, not even too bad. Let me know what you think about this type of video though, because I low-key enjoyed making it. Subscribe!